What's up, Dongbait? Alright, chapter 10, Don't Be Cruel. They're all apparently, Elvis songs, I hear? I don't know most of these, but I'm not an Elvis guy. So, moral of the story is, chapter 10.
So, AG tipped off Dwight about the safe house. And if what he said is true, he's also got ties to Ebina. I have that right.
Yeah.
Then if he knows Dwight, I imagine he knows Bryce by way of association. That means it's AG, Bryce of Polycana, and Ebina of the Seiryu clan.
All of them working against us.
How could I let this happen? Everything. It's all my fault. Achan made a fool of me.
We're dealing with someone who put himself in a wheelchair because he dug up your history with Masato Arakawa. I doubt many people could see through something so devious. So don't put this all on yourself.
Yeah, but Hanawa-san and Wong still died. Akane-san got hurt. Lonnie's still gone. And now we're looking for her all over again.
I know it's a bad situation. We're at rock bottom, and it can't get much worse.
But listen, Kasuga. That's all the more reason to keep your head up. Guys like us, all we can do is swallow the pain and push forward.
Chitose. I still don't have the full story.
You said Aja was blackmailing you? What did you mean?
I wish I could tell you, but now's hardly the time. The police could be here any minute, and I'd rather be long gone.
That said, I do need to get something off my chest. Kiryu-san. Ichiban.
Yeah?
You've heard of the Tatara channel, yeah? The one that put false accusations on Ichiban and the party, and outed Kiryu-san's existence to the world?
What about it?
The VTuber running the show, Hisoka Tatara. Well, that was me.
What?
I'll demonstrate.
What's up, people? Tatara Channel coming at ya! Ready for another mind-blowing revelation? Cause here it is! The Dragon of Dojima's been spotted in Hawaii!
That voice.
Chichan, you're her?
Yeah. And it was Eiji who pointed me at you. You wrote the script, I did the song and dance. Now you know the truth.
I'd say that's pretty damning evidence. Still, I wouldn't have guessed it was Eiji behind all that.
It's just like you said earlier. Eiji's been working with Ebina from the start. Everything he does is under Ebina's orders.
Speaking of, Ebina's starting some kind of garbage storing business with Polycana.
Yeah, I heard it from the man himself. Now I know which parts he left out.
Well, they've all been chasing Akane-san because she's sheltering Lonnie. Apparently, they thought sending Ichiban to Hawaii would help lure them out. And to see that through, Eiji's been keeping tabs on him from the moment they met on the plane. As for me, I was just another pawn in their game.
Chichan.
So it's confirmed then. We're up against Bryce, Ebina, and Eiji in the end. Not to mention Sawashiro.
The captain?
Yeah. When Tatara and Ebina outed me, it was right there with them on video.
It's true, Ichiban. He put us through some major shit over here.
No, hang on a sec. You really think that's right?
What do you mean?
I know this might sound crazy, but... Guys, I don't think the captain would put Akane-san in danger.
Huh? Ichiban, you realize who you're talking about? He'll do anything and everything to get ahead, or save his own skin. For instance, wasn't he gonna kill Akane-san just to hide his dirty secret from his boss?
But he held back. Also, it was for the young master. To give his son a better life.
And now that he's lost everything, all he's got left is making good on his debt to Arakawa-san. Think about it. Why else would he let himself get locked up for a murder he didn't commit? There's no way he'd leave Akane-san to the wolves. Not after all this. You're that sold, huh?
Hurry it up, Ichiban. We need to go, now!
Kiryu-san, when the captain asked me to go to Hawaii, he bowed to me. I know him. Bowing his head to me, of all people, can't be just an act. That's one thing he'd never do. Me meeting Akane-san would help the captain bury one of his last regrets. That has to be why he sent me.
And Sawashiro, you really think Ebina hasn't looped him in on his real plan?
I do.
If that's true, then he might not be on Ebina's team after all.
Kiryu-san, could you talk to the captain for me? Right now, I need to go after Lonnie. If we don't act fast, she might be gone forever.
All right, we'll take this from separate angles.
Anything changes, I'll contact you right away.
Guess we've got ourselves a date with Sawashiro. Anyone lower on the totem pole won't be worth the trouble.
So, storming Seiryu HQ's on hold then?
Yeah, but first things first, we need a way to contact Sawashiro. Hey, you heard that, right? You know how to get a hold of him.
Like I tell you! Ha! Over my dead body!
If I were you, I'd choose my words more carefully.
Don't waste your breath on this asshole.
Hmm?
Hey, Sawashiro may be elusive, but he's still in my town. Think I wouldn't already have his number?
You were quick, Sunny. Something wrong, Saiko?
It's just, didn't this Eiji guy completely pull the wool over Ichiban's eyes?
Yeah.
And now Ichiban's saying Sawashiro, of all people's, reformed. What makes him so sure? If you told me he was working for Ebina, I'd buy it. Yet somehow you believe him, don't you?
Maybe he sees something we don't. After all, isn't that one of his strengths?
How do I respond to that? That's cheating.
Well, whoever's side he's on, Sawashiro's still a key figure in all this.
True enough.
Okay then, let's get moving.
Right. When push comes to shove, you gotta keep your head up.
Kiryu-san.
Sorry about that. Thought it was going to go a little longer. Here's an idea. Why don't we have us a strategy meeting? Go over what we know. That way we'll all be on the same page when we call Sawashiro. Not a bad idea. Then, what say we do it to survive? Hard to think of anywhere better. If it's all hands on deck, I suppose I could call them in. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. The balance of Ijincho is crumbling enough as it is. Who are we inviting? Why don't I let you guess? Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Geez, way to leave us on a cliffhanger. Well, I suppose we should head to survive and find out. So, Hanawa is dead. All he was to me was my handler. Still, a lot happened between us, I suppose. We made it this far, and now... Hanawa, leave Akane-san and Lani to us. We'll see this through, I promise. You always worked so hard. You deserve to rest. I'll be joining you soon. Hanawa will take it from here. Alright, let's see. I am, in fact, going to go back to... Memoirs of a Dragon. Only one left in Yokohama, but it says it's in Chinatown. Am I missing it somewhere? There it is. Yes, I am missing it somewhere. Let's see what happens when you get 20 out of 20. I think I can survive anything in Chinatown, and, well, if not... I don't know. Oopsie fucking doodles. This is what, if not. It's 9 stars, but... Oh, pick up the phone.
It's Date, Kiryu. You remember the place I brought you to the other night?
Harbor Light, wasn't it? Date-san
Yeah,
said it was.
I think
don't
so.
know.
Come by when you're free. I'm drinking all alone at the bar.
Okay. But pace yourself till I get there.
Don't keep me waiting too long then. Might overdo it.
Dame Date. There it is. There's this.
いらっしゃいませ。
Since I'm here, those would be pretty good healing items.
ありがとうご。
30 NP a piece and a little hit points to boot. Hard to go wrong. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that one without a fight. Shit. It's a real fight too. Alright. How prepared am I for a real fight? Everyone's fully healed at least. Shrink it all the way. Try to...
いらっしゃいませ。
Good buns. Good buns. Hey, that's doesn't have dim sum. I am 32 flavors of dim sum. Yeah, there's no avoiding this fight to get them. Alright, they are my level. Raised everyone's attack. Okay. What do we got? Stenorian Whip, of course. Good start, right?
In for the kill! You asked for
Get rid of all the trash first. For sure. Not worth the follow-up.
Allow me.
Alright, what do we got?
You're gonna be in a world of hurt. You want some?
Oh, it'll also break a guard if I fix that guy? Love that. Yeah.
It's over!
Hopefully it'll get this other guy, but it'll definitely break this guard, so that's what matters. There we go, that guy's enraged. Not sure that works out so well for me, but... Ugh.
Right. Wanna play, do we? Try this on
Oh.
the side.
Either it'll only get the one or it'll get all three. Hear you with the follow-up.
Now we're talking. What's the holdup?
Oh, so close, but I don't think he's there.
You want some? You're gonna get stomped.
Oh, Pigeon Storm any bigger?
Have fun with this.
Okay. Alright, well. I did at least get one other. Stampede, imminent. Coin. Oh, garbage truck. Ooh.
It's my turn.
That's a bigger heat. Magic gardening. Oh god, really?
Here we go.
Okay. My attempts to focus on everyone else have failed.
You want some? Check this out. I'll be your villain. Don't mind if I use things.
No begging for mercy now.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
Something wrong?
Alright. Pyro Prison. Burn them up, baby.
You're gonna get stomped. Now then. Let's do it. Here, awesome. I got
Oh shit. How'd I miss that?
Now we're talking.
Something wrong?
I'm not that bad. We'll fight to the end.
It's so expensive.
Try this on for size.
Another injured guy's the one person I can't reach with my spell.
This always ends.
Oh shit. Can't believe I hit that guy out of range. That's bullshit. It's good to know, but it is bullshit. God, they can all call back up. Cool.
What's the holdup?
You're weak.
Try to block this. You asked for it.
Love that. Stampede imminent. I don't like a stampede. I'd rather it be imminentized.
Right.
What's the holdup?
Check this out. Let's really shake things up.
No begging for mercy now.
Nope. Shit.
Kajima. Something wrong?
Watch this.
God damn it! More back up! Oh, it sucks so much!
It's over!
Let's do it.
He's poisoned. Hey. Can't do Centaurian Whip this time. We'll take it'll have to be. And that'll be the last one. We're almost out of everything. Hee hee. Hints have a cold. Poor Death's Head. Jesus Christ, this fight.
Now we're
Don't really need it, right?
what?
Alright. Got that fucker out at least. Magical song, right? Yeah, recovers HP. Okay. Come on, Nanba, you prick. Wander over here. Alright, I think Nanba might just be fucked. Eat shit, Nanba.
Don't mind if I do.
Yep, right on the outside range. Oh well. No follow-up?
Think you can handle this?
Wanna play, do we?
How did that not? Whoa. Oh shit. Nanba's gone. Oh, I thought that guy had a fucking... Very frustrating. Okay. Waste the turn raising Nanba.
One more time.
Let's do it.
Here, I'll help.
Take out the biggest of these pricks. And at least do a little damage to his friend.
What's the holdup?
Oh,
Here we go.
God.
You wanna fight?
Wanna play, do we?
Okay.
Huh?
Delicious hot pot. It's a bit of a waste, but fuck it. It's so late in the fight. I knew I could have gotten past it without, so that's why it feels like a waste. But it'll make things a lot easier.
My turn.
You're weak.
Try to block this.
You asked for
I'm not backing down.
Yeah.
it. Here we go.
No begging for mercy now.
Alright.
Wanna play, do we?
Let's do it.
God damn it! Another fucking call for backup! Oh, super fun. I love endlessly fighting the same fucking dudes.
Hey, here's a follow-up.
You're weak. What's the holdup? Here we go.
What an eyesore. You're gonna get stuck.
gun.
Now we're talking.
You want some?
Watch this.
It's my turn.
I'll take you on.
You're gonna be in
All right, let's finish it. Together. We only need one shot.
So close. Oh,
Here we go.
the fact he didn't summon a guy, I think, has saved us.
No begging for mercy now.
Assuming this guy stays paralyzed. There we go. Alright. Was a little above my pay grade. I should get way too much XP and stuff for it though, at least. Hell yeah, 3.5 million yen. Almost everyone gained a level. I'd say that's probably effective. And we got a
Learn
curse
more every day.
substitute.
Doing better than I thought.
You should relish this moment.
Whatever that is. But now I get to find out what happens when you get all of these. Should have known Chinatown would be a good place to find souvenirs. Is this Ono Michio merchandise? Who knew he'd end up in a place like this? The first time I put on that suit, I never thought he'd end up a nationwide phenomenon. Guess it's due to all the love that was put into him by his creator Hironaka and the people of Onomichi.
Feels like just yesterday.
Glad to see all that hard work paid off. That's 20 out of 20 on Yokohama 1. I don't know if that counts for anything. Doesn't appear to. Oh.
Let's keep
But I can at least give cute stuffed animals to my friends. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna save that. Alright, I'm not.
Exactly what I
Like,
wanted. Thank you.
Sure it was. Ultimate pork bun. There was stuff there? I felt like I stopped there. Last not of. Oh yeah, no, I did. I just didn't want anything that only restores that much. Arigato gozaimashita. Oof. Time to fill up the party! And thankfully I've got full bond with everyone. Not that it seems to, now that I look, it doesn't seem to actually have any impact on XP gain, so the reasons for doing it are not
See, you got here
as thorough
quick.
as they were.
Should have known you two would hustle.
Yeah, what took you?
Hey, Zhao! Jungi Han!
How are you? It's been so long.
Indeed. I see you two are as lively as ever. Well, hello there. Taichi Suzuki-san.
I've seen you two around.
He used to lead the Yokohama Liumang. And I'm sure you remember Jungi Han.
Sunny filled me in on the details, including those about your condition.
Did she? Guess that saves us some time. Who are they?
Some local detectives. I call them up every now and again to keep me informed on Ijincho's latest and greatest. They're still in the trial phase, of course.
On that note, looks like your detective doesn't recognize our man Kiryu-san.
Well, ignorance is bliss, as they say.
So that's what's up. Sawashiro's a hard man to read, I'll admit. Depending on how deep he's in with Ebina, we may want to rethink our approach.
The Seiryu clansman similarly hard to read after Takabe, the next chairman, went to prison. But hearing this puts a lot into perspective.
Yeah? How so?
It goes back to Takabe's arrest. He was suspected of handing his men illegal firearms. Apparently there was a rat, and now it's smelling more and more like Ebina.
Why?
I heard a Seiryu clan informant leaked the details that led to Takabe's arrest. Now, if Ebina was truly after a second great dissolution, he wouldn't need his superior out of the picture. So at the time, we never pinned him as the traitor. However, if the dissolution is merely a ruse, and his true goal was to take the reins of the Seiryu clan, then it's all but certain that Takabe's arrest is his doing.
Is it possible he wanted to split up the Yakuza, but then change his mind after swearing up himself?
Or maybe he joined the Seiryu clan intending to take over from the start. And to do that, he even sacrificed his career with the police.
Why do all that, though?
That's what I'd like to know.
Actually, if Sawashiro's always sticking around Ebina, I bet he'd have some clue.
Yeah. Assuming he's not on board with Ebina's plans like Kasuga says.
Well, Sunny already knows how to contact the guy. Let's just dial him up and see if he'll talk. Long as Ebina's not breathing down his neck.
Learn about Ebina from Sawashiro.
What's up?
What do you think? Ready to call Sawashiro? Of course.
Sawashiro speaking.
It's Kiryu. We need to talk.
Kiryu-san.
Where are you right now? Your boss there with you?
Before we get lost in the weeds, care to tell me what this is about?
I just want to have a conversation. Somewhere Ebina isn't around.
Well, that's unfortunate. Now, things are rather busy on my end. As you may be aware, I've got my hands full training our men for Hawaii.
You're nothing but a talking head to those men. And your hands are full doing what exactly? Wiping Ebina's ass?
Cute. If it was Ichi who said that, I'd have slit his throat right now.
Then maybe you should say that to my face. Or are you too much of a coward?
I'm at the Seiryu clan warehouse at the docks. Nanba should know how to get there.
I trust Ebina won't be there listening?
No. But it won't be a private meeting. We've got men posted up at every corner. And I doubt they'll appreciate intruders, so don't go expecting a warm welcome.
Fair enough.
Well, if you're that dead set on it, I won't bother talking you down. Best of luck.
So, how should we take that exactly? If we go see Sawashiro, we'll be facing down enemies left and right.
Yep, sure sounded like it.
If you ask me, I think Sawashiro wanted to meet us.
Yeah?
Just think about it. If he wasn't interested, he never would have given his location or the warning at the end. In fact, it's almost like he was sending an SOS.
Wait a sec. So does this mean he's actually on our side?
Well, hell, let's get our asses over to him then.
However, there's a chance we're playing right into his hand. Meaning once we set foot into that warehouse, we'll have to go through hordes of Yakuza only to find Ebina waiting.
Then how do we know whether Sawashiro's lying or not?
Only way to know for sure is to pay him a visit.
As risky as it sounds, I guess we don't have much choice.
Guess not.
Okay. Then why don't I lend you a hand?
Huh?
Huh? What? I'm not invited?
No, we could use your help, if it's all right.
You think I'd rather chill here and let Sunny hog all the fun?
No, but think about it. If you two make a big scene, it could disturb what little peace hangs in the balance.
That's why we have you to keep the scales from tipping.
You make it sound so simple.
I won't deny that we could use an extra ally. But given your position, won't it cause problems for you to start a fight with the Seiryu clan?
Hey, there are problems in Ijincho as it is. And we've got the Seiryu themselves to thank. And it's them who started this shit. So I say, we shove some back in their faces. Besides, if I let my position hold me back, what kind of lame-ass friend would I be? That isn't stopping you, right? Whoops. May have spoken out of turn there.
No, I think I'm the one who's guilty of that. Forgive me. I take it you're on board?
Huh. I suppose. I won't welcome him with open arms or anything, but maybe a pat on the head will do.
Sheesh. What do I gotta do to get on your good side? It's all good. Let's get out there and kick some ass together.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
who's winning the party?
Zhao's back to spice up the party.
At this point, we're basically unstoppable, right?
Must be nice, having all the fun to yourselves.
Fortune's home. Kiryu-san, let's take a taxi to the Seiryu clan warehouse. I know how to get there. Alright. You know, Zhao did just join up with us again. We sure we want to jump in like that? Maybe do a little training just to be safe? Probably a good idea in the long run. Yeah, probably. Never know what's waiting for us. Alright then, I've got just the thing. What's that? Recently, a building under construction here in Ijincho caught fire. Once it was put out, they basically left the place to rot. These days, there's some talk of a strange group holed up inside. Supposedly, it's now their hideout. Ah, brand new gang on the scene. Well then, I can't imagine you're just gonna ignore them, huh? Exactly. I want to investigate, figure out who they are, and get rid of them if need be. Right. What better way to sharpen our skills? Not only that, it'll save me the trouble too. Win-win as far as I'm concerned. Got it. Then let's check this place out. Where can we find it? West of Carriage Highway. I've sent in one of my officers already. He can fill us it. Yokohama Underground Dungeon. Many such cases. Party. Oh, okay. He's already automatically joined in place of who? No. No, not my idol. Yeah, sorry, Nanba. I like everyone else too much. It's nothing against you. Oh my fucking god, he's 31st level? Jesus. Unforgivable. Ankle weights and a... What's the other one? Yakuza training gear. Minus HP and minus MP. So not only is he 7 levels below the rest of the party, but he's even more worthless thanks to the equipment that will make him less worthless. Good timing. Hmm? Oh yeah, Harbor Light. Date-san's waiting for me. Yeah, let's figure out that Harbor Light thing actually. Let's catch
For
up.
the record, Taichi's safely back in Okinawa by now. Saw him off at the airport personally. Bought him enough tchotchkes to fill a duffel bag. That cabaret fight shouldn't sour his memories of the city.
Good. Taichi's lucky to have you looking out. Thank you, Date-san.
Hang on. Too early to start thanking me. We need to talk about what's next.
Hmm?
Come on. Taichi's far from the only one you've shut out. You've been dead to the world how many years?
That's what I'm supposed to be. Dead men don't keep in touch. The Daidoji faction made that clear. They only back me as long as I stick to the shadows.
Then what happens now? There's video evidence of Kazuma Kiryu still walking the earth. Force majeure, as the French call it, out of our hands. Daidoji say anything about that yet?
No, nothing so far.
As I thought, they're not omnipotent anyway. Not half as much as they were.
What are you trying to say, Date-san?
Only that, the way I see it, the Daidoji faction has reason to loosen your leash a bit. If circumstances align for a near miss or two with old friends, they'll likely be too occupied to care.
Maybe. But you're forgetting. I keep my promises, whether I'm forced to or not.
Oh, I'm well aware. But seeing Taichi didn't make you break your word, did it? You keep your distance, they never know you're there. I'm sure the Daidoji won't raise a stink.
And if I were one of them, I'd be none too happy.
Bloody hell. Does that backbone of yours ever bend? How about this, then? You know what Kamurocho's like these days. With the Tojo and Omi put to pasture, the Yakuza are just a memory. Petty criminals filled that gap. Better or worse, they're too insignificant to pin down. Cops have nothing to hold on to with them.
I get it. So what?
Some Kamurocho folk think it's worse than ever. Reminds me, Akiyama's gone quiet lately.
Akiyama?
The lifeline of Kamurocho. He ran the Sky Finance loan office. The most handsome character in the series. Every crisis that the city's faced for half a decade,
Can't find him.
Akiyama's been there to help.
Date-san, when was the last time you two spoke?
Just after the dissolution, I suppose. He caught wind Kazuma Kiryu might have had a hand in it. Akiyama went hunting for anything he could find, but came back with nothing more than rumors. He rang me up late one night during his investigations. I've tried calling him since, but there's never an answer. He might have finally left town.
What? So he just disappeared? Do you even know if he's alive?
The thought occurred to me, so I've kept a watch going. If he shows up, the police will know. Are you worried? He's just one of plenty you've turned your back to, after all.
Who doesn't have faith in Akiyama?
Akiyama will be just fine. He's gone up against worse than this before.
Honestly, you're probably right. Leave him aside for now, then. We both know, regardless of all that, Akiyama's not your only concern.
Tell me what you want from me, Date-san.
I thought I'd been clear. This whole bucket kick list of yours is an opportunity. You and the Daidoji can stay honest with each other while we get you some closure on things. Leave everything to me. Akiyama, too. I'll dig him up somehow.
Date-san.
Who else out there do you need to see? Think. Kamurocho's got a lot of faces. You spent practically half your life on those streets.
The people who meant the most to me are dead. Kazuma-san, Yumi, even Nishiki. I still visit their graves. In fact, I was just there recently. To say I'll be with them soon.
God's sake. All right, let's focus on the ones who are still above ground. Because, like it or not, that includes you, for now. So who else,
How's that daughter of yours doing?
Huh? Saya? Oh, she's fine. She's married now. 3 kids.
She's... doesn't that mean you're a grandfather? I don't believe it. You never thought to tell me?
Because that's not what we're here to talk about, damn it. All right. Quit trying to distract me, would you? Take your time if you have to. Think of Kamurocho, okay? I know there's someone there.
Kamurocho locals that I knew. Well, I guess there's Kazuki and Yuya.
There you go. That's a great call, in fact. Kazuki and Yuya. They're doing well, last I checked.
Kazuki was the owner of the Club Stardust. I met him through Kazuma-san when I first got out of jail. Yuya was a host and Kazuki's right hand. Fitting, since I can attest to what a damn good right hand he has. They're long-standing friends who've survived everything Kamurocho's thrown at them.
As you know, Stardust fell to the Korean Mafia some time back, but it's up and running again.
Is that so?
Yep, now that we have that settled, I only have to come up with a plan. Some way the Daidoji faction will write off as a coincidence, just in case. Like with Taichi, we need the perfect setting. Give me a bit of time.
Whatever you say. I'll go along with this because I trust you. Thanks, Date-san.
Stop it. This is something I want to do. There's no need for one word of appreciation.
That's our Date-san. Still sticking his nose in someone else's business. First met during the Dojima case 30 years ago, and he saved me time after time. 30 years ago. Bam. Alright, that was one. Doesn't have a mark like there's any others. Let me get away from it and back. See if that helps. Oh, Date's not even here, actually. That's funky. That's crazy.
To think I could have Yukkei Janggukbap in a place like this. Ah, nothing like it.
Huh. This place sure does have an international menu. Japanese-style pickles, curry, even that Korean beef soup you ordered.
You're right. Just shows we've got people from all over.
Nah, these are just the mama here's favorites. She's got a pretty eclectic taste.
Oh, really?
Well, if she's serving food from all over, how about adding some Chinese to the menu? Maybe I'll teach her a recipe or two.
Hey, good idea. What are you thinking?
Fried rice, maybe chili shrimp. The stove at this place doesn't look too hot.
If it ain't burning, it ain't real Chinese. We need big fire.
Huh? You good?
What's got you so worked up all of a sudden?
That's probably just his inner pyro talking. He's not wrong, though.
Guess Zhao will have to wait until they improve their stove.
A worthy investment if this place wants to stay afloat.
You guys, the mama's giving us the stink eye.
At this point, we'll be lucky if they ever serve Chinese.
Woohoo! Bond!
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Certainly food.
They also put it so they put her line so late in the mix too. It makes sure that you hear it so clearly at the end of every single one. It's just, yes, it is certainly food. I cannot deny you on this one.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. Kiryu-san, this for me. Quite the gesture. Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. Yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like to stick to a type. I've got around 20 pairs of these same glasses back home.
You go all in, don't you? But I understand why you'd stick with what's familiar.
Right? I knew you'd get me.
All right.
Let's do this! You're going to regret this.
What's the holdup?
Who wants to go? You asked for it.
Follow my lead.
You want some?
Time to take out the trash.
You're gonna get now then.
Hope you're ready.
Are you done with all the
Switched at the very last minute. Ruined everything. Alright, let's see. What do I got?
Something wrong?
Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a perfect time to... Oh, nothing affects everyone anymore. It's all this bullshit fucking area of effect. It's too small.
What's the holdup?
Only 2 guys that could have hit, and they both get missed. Awesome. Fantastic. And may boost his own attack. Why not? Let's try it. Dragon's Ascension. Saki gets his act together. Critical hit rate is raised. Oh, dynamite toss. Hate that for me. Alright. I have been hit with dynamite. Quick.
I won't hold back.
Try and stop me.
Just gonna stand there? Who wants to go?
Campers.
What's the holdup?
Check this out. Let's really shake things up.
Let's raise hell.
Hey, I love you being weak to all that. Not bad. Shit. Ah!
Follow my
Missed it by that much.
I'm over here.
Gotta take a freebie when you get it. Oops. Definitely don't need to attack him. Oh well. That's fine.
Hope you're ready.
What's a little disemboweling between friends, you know? Almost got him. But Kiryu had hit him that last time. Alright, at least he wasted his turn.
Here we
And
go.
he died.
Time to shine.
Look at that guy stunned. I love him being stunned.
Right.
Combo time. We doing this?
Apparently we are doing this, yeah? I didn't know you could do combo attacks yet.
Waste of my time.
We have a winner.
Died by getting stepped on by Shunhee. Just like about a quarter of Yakuza fans would like to have happen.
Sweet.
Give or take. Alright, even with the significantly worse at your job equipment on, Zhao is a contributor. Oh my god, you need the sound on too. Like it's not great enough.
Hello?
Ooh, pick up.
It's Dante Kiryu. Could you come to the heart? We'll make for Kamurocho from there. Be sure that you're ready.
Understood. I'll come soon.
The best birthday present ever. A video my son made me when he was 5. It's not at all a birthday present, it's just ridiculous. And that's what makes it so good. But don't!
Hope you're ready.
Take out that one. Take out that guy. And all that's left is Misty Boxy. And all he's gonna do is make me want to attack him, but guess what? I already wanted to attack you. He turned his back to flee, and instead... Alright, what's he getting?
Is he getting 0.7? 0.9? It's torturous. Alright, hold on. So let's do gear Nanba. Let's replace this Kiwami mouthguard with Adachi's ankle weights. And I just need to remember when I switch parties, Adachi is down. Some ankle weights. And that should keep Nanba. That might even put Nanba ahead of the rest of the party, which would be silly, but if it's gotta be one or the other. Get some of these because I know for a fact I'll need them at some point. There's no way I won't, right? And what the heck? It's only like 700 bucks worth of stuff. Soda that'll quench thirst for 200 yen.
Great, actually. Mind if I dig in?
He is one eaty motherfucker.
You picked a nice one. Thanks.
Grinding that Zhao favor. Popos are a really good place to get gifts, apparently.
Thanks.
They, absolutely.
Ever try pudding from a convenience store? They're so rich and creamy these days.
Oh, actually, one sec. I'm gonna interrupt you there. Get you some Odin.
Thanks. Ever try pudding from a convenience store? They're so rich. And creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Well, it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasuga-kun.
Sorry, what was that?
Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
Things are going well.
Show me what you got. It's over!
Hardly a fair fight.
A UFO or just a plane? How? Well,
You disappointed?
well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to meet an alien?
You have questions for them or something?
Oh, I'd ask something like, what are you into?
Sounds like you're on a blind date.
Ready if you are.
Oh, this is how I like it. Free SmackDown. And gaining XPs, gaining fun from the party chats.
We talked about this before. You have questions for them or something?
Oh, I'd ask something like,
Sounds like you're on a blind date.
damn Kiryu-san. You always know just what to say. But I guess those questions should be prepped in advance. Interstellar diplomacy.
Definitely not something you'd find on my bucket list.
Humor me a little.
Yeah, dude.
Well, let's get started.
It's over!
Hardly a fair fight.
Strong.
Moving up in the world.
We talked about this before. Definitely not something.
Humor me a little. What would you ask me?
Me? How about, what do you do on your days off?
Guess it really is a blind date.
All right.
Hopes to meet an alien one day. Zhao's dream on his bingo card. Oh, Zhao has a fucked up history with.
Passing by this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plants? This will turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items, with no dupes, all in a row. I was on this winning streak. So I figured I'll pull again, just to snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging. In the end, I spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically shelly, pulling that crank.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Ah, congrats. Things are going well.
Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really... You picked a nice one. Thanks. Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
You're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, if you feel like you've broadened your horizons, maybe give that camera another try. See if anything new's inspired you.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
All right.
Kid Zhao loved taking pictures. It occurs to me, if I'm gonna have him not in my party,
Whatever works.
why don't I get Nanba to go
Just find something presentable.
enjoy another class for a bit?
Whatever works. I don't know about this.
You get a bunch of stuff right off the bat.
Just find something presentable. Whatever works. Just find something presentable. I don't know.
HP and MP. HP and MP as well. Oh, but Peppermill Blow alone is actually really useful.
find something
But everything
presentable.
here's fire. He's got
I
all
don't
sorts of
know
fire.
about this. Whatever works.
MP and HP and MP and HP and MP and HP. Yeah.
I don't know about this.
There's some cold attacks here. And he
Could
looks
be a
stupid.
whole new me.
I love
Just
it.
find something presentable.
Incompatible gear has been removed. I know for a fact we've got whatever it is that they use, but what is it they use? Fancy business card. Alright. Since he's not in the party anyway, may as well hook him up, right?
There's a pretty rad
Modified
pawn
looking
shop
missions.
nearby. Always got a ton of great finds. Been a while since I stopped by. Maybe I'll go poke my head in.
I didn't realize there was a pawn shop around here.
Go figure, right? It was actually a hoarder's house originally. But once it got cleaned up, turns out it was full of treasures. I bought some of the bowls for my shop there.
So the bowls at your restaurant are secondhand?
Yep, a total steal.
Things are going well.
What's in his cart? Bowls from Ben 10 Pawn. Talk to Zhao at Survive. New bond quest unlocked.
Would you like dinner or a bath or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Oh.
Hungry, hungry, homeless.
Pretty bold of you.
They didn't stand a chance.
Hell yeah. Been thinking about this from last time. Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Never.
Well, that settles that.
Such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san. Let's suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? That's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty stomach's too distracting.
Ah, sounds like the vote is split. Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
Ooh. I'm gonna say you gotta eat first, man.
I need to eat first. You can't relax if you're hungry.
Exactly. You totally get it.
Well, looks like you two are on the same wavelength. Well, how about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well. I guess a man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife?
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
I ship it. What is his job? Kunoichi, maybe? No, gangster. Actually, wait. Let's see if we can make a better weapon for him first and foremost. Yes, we can. The Artisan Saber upgrades to Assassins. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Does that mean idle? Yes, we can finally upgrade that floral to the Flame War. Oh no, but that's no good. What's the one she's got? The Winged. We'd need 20 lava crystals. We found none thus far. Because she's not supposed to have a weapon that good. I spent like half the money I had gained in the game by that point in order to unlock that. Let's see. Treasured Sword of Heaven and Rainbow Crystal. There's not at the material exchange? No, there's no upgrade the materials. Alright, so we'll just upgrade his base weapon that he comes with. It'll cost us Rainbow Geodes, which doesn't seem that expensive. We've still got enough to do that same thing almost twice again, so it can't be too bad, right? Hey, reminds me, what's she using right now? She's using Assault Needles. No, Assassin's Needles. Okay, that's another one that needs Rainbow. That's like that's the hypest of hype. Alright, so upgrade. We already upgraded hers, right? Let's make sure that that's the case. Yes, Flying Thorns. Times 10. Plus 10. Let me make sure that that was the one too. Flying Thorns. That's it. No, hold up. Hold up. What's she using right now? Show me Assault Needles. That is. Okay. Yes. That's right. She has the plus 10 because I upgraded them. I need to upgrade the one she has because the Assassin's Needles. That's it. And that's the one that would be... It is. Assassin's Needles are the ones that upgrade to her ultimate weapon, so... This is in fact exactly the thing to upgrade. Shoshan's Needles. Strengthen weapon. It takes a fucking ton to strengthen. There's no coincidence there. Whew, yeah, getting it to 10 takes 60 ore. That's an awful lot of upgrade.
Enormous Spender. Major Enhancer. And then strengthen, not strengthen weapon, brand. And give it what? Critical rate, critical damage, magic skills. How about more damage? When the weapon does more damage, then more damage is done by the weapon. Very few people know this secret trick. But it turns out that when you do more damage than your opponent's hit points, you win more fights. Oh shit, yeah. His weapon might paralyze now? That is... Beautimous, is what it is. Alright. Costs most of our irons to get up there, but hey. What can you do? What can you do? And let's check out our idol here. What have we still got? We never did upgrade that wing and microphone. It's another one where it's like an ultimate weapon, so it's gonna take... Holy shit. This is even more. Wow, that's gonna take almost everything to upgrade just to +10. Doing it! Sublime microphone adorned with the feathered wings of an angel. Now I can strengthen said weapon, or no, brand said weapon, and for her, let's give her the same that we had on our last weapon. Basic attack damage is derived from magic instead of attack. That should be pretty good for an idol, I would think. Did I brand? I did not brand the gangster's weapon because I would have remembered the joy I felt when I got the increases the success rate of inflicting paralysis. Are you serious? It's a 500 yen fucking benefit? That's gross. I love it. Zhao's gonna be my mans for a while here now with a paralysis stick. That's like an upgraded version of what
Let's go another.
what's his face they got going on Tomizawa on the other team with the charm stick. Although the charm does get you those extra attacks, so. Hi fellers!
Let's do it.
Are you really? You're gonna make me fight you? Gross.
Allow me.
Hey, I'm on it.
I got this.
Here we go. Hey, here's a
That's how I remember it.
Who wants to go?
Oh yeah, I guess actually the charm is better because I forgot about how that is the case.
Want some? Here we go.
I'm on it. Hey, here's a follow-up. Right.
Paralyzed and can't move. That's my man.
Let's do it.
Here, I'll help. I got it.
They kicked him all the way out of the damn fight area, and of course because he's paralyzed, you can't. Hey, Guardian of Vigencho, 300 of 300.
Yes. Sweet.
That's some Ballistic Fury. One of my son's very favorite moves to use in all of these games, actually. He's a humongous fan of Ballistic Fury. It's very funny. The idol calls 3 fans to come cheer on her. Oh, Reminiscence. The Seiryu clan office is just up ahead. I better not get too close. Still, to think that the former clan headquarters is now the Seiryu clan's Tokyo branch. As a supporter of the Great Dissolution, I might not have any right to say this, but it pains me to realize the Tojo clan is no more. They were the top of the underworld. Society would be better off without the Yakuza. This much I know. Daigo must have struggled with this decision. Whenever I think of his suffering, the loneliness I feel seems trivial in comparison. Daigo, Watase, and the others made the right decision.
This brings
I want to be
back
proud to
memories.
say that. That's why I have to do whatever I can to help. Do, 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 do. He's like, guys, everyone, gather around. This is one of my best karaoke performances. I recorded it just so you'd have to listen to it as we travel down the street. Thank God for Dame Denege.
There's a sharpness to your fighting style, Zhao. Your strike is like the flick of a wrist.
You think so? Big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope. Just draining water from noodles.
That's it.
That's it. Draining ramen noodles takes a bit of finesse, believe it or not. The goal is to make quick, reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodle's delicate texture, and the snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao? All right.
Convenience store employees have so much crap to do. Seems like hard work.
Besides manning the register, they've got to process utility bills, issue show tickets.
The more services the store offers, the more skills the workers need. If I were in their position, I bet I'd be really grateful for self-checkout.
Yeah, that probably lightens the workload a bit.
I had to ask an employee for help when I tried to use the self-checkout.
Oh, me too. Those things are tricky.
I suppose the customer needs new skills as well.
The secret hidden second verse of Bakumatai. That's probably a little harder of a fight than I want. They're right here. Why not?
It's my turn.
It's an impatient.
Here we go.
Right.
Oh, so close. Hey, close becomes done. Love it.
Damn it.
Let's do it.
Think you can handle this?
Here we go.
Who wants to go? Right.
It's my turn.
Okay, follows up.
Pretty bold.
You took the
Alright,
wrong
not too tough.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole new. The bridge is different too.
You ever notice, Kiryu-san, how much swag these kids' manga magazines have nowadays?
Swag?
Little bonuses, man. Microscopes, mini planetariums. Some even come with a claw machine.
Really? You can get all that in a magazine?
That's right. You build the gadgets yourself, and they're typically well designed.
Huh. That's new. When I was a kid, all we got were playing cards. I might have taken you still read manga?
Nah. One of my regulars brought his kid in, and I noticed the guy crafting stuff. And before I knew it, I was sitting there helping him out while the dad was munching away.
What a nice family atmosphere. Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
Is this place new?
Oh, you mean M. Hold'em? It just got built. Huh, seems like you can play poker here, solo or with friends. Huh, it even serves food. Maybe we should all go.
Sounds good to me. I won't hold back, though.
いらっしゃいませ。
Let's dig in.
Bon appetit. Thanks for buying.
That was great.
Food.
ありがとうございます。
I like how they really lay out Western gambling games in a way that they don't. Hey, 2-7 offsuit, congratulations me. With the big blind, no less. That is the worst way you can start a game of Texas Hold'em. This is the worst possible hand. And on the bright side, everything's coming up nothing. Plus I'm stuck on the big blind, and somebody's betting on the first. Nah. Hell with all that. Oops. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Nope. I wouldn't have had a damn thing. But I flopped. Alright. 8 jack off. Not bad. Not mean that to be jack off, but you know. Alright. Hey, pair of 8s. I can at least bet 5 on a pair of 8s, right? Raise the raise. You guys suck. Somebody's got a fucking straight already. Never mind. Oh yeah, especially now that it's showing 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm definitely glad I'm not going in and in and in. These people are going nuts. I would have had 2 pair. That beats almost nothing. These guys are going crazy.
Nah, damn it.
Yeah, of course. He had the straight. All right, 6-8 off. Not bad. Call the big blind. Everyone's in and checked. Same pair of 8s. I'll call 5. Same pair of 8s, and there's 2 better hands on the table, and it takes 30 to call. Boy, oh boy, I'm having to play cautious, but there's just nothing good out here for me. Yeah, aces and 8s pair? No way. Someone's got to have 3 of a kind or something.
You got me.
Yeah, aces and queens would have beat aces and 8s still. Jack 10 on. Don't call. Sure. They're off. They're off. My bad. Jack of diamonds, 10 speeds. Alright. I'll call 5, but it's just bleeding me because there's no way I stay in this without something. 10 to stay in? Alright, fine. It's just such ticky-tack bets that makes me think he's scaring me out. That's still nothing. Showdown. You gotta have something better than I got. Yeah, a pair of aces. Shit. Can't believe you didn't push me in more, you idiot. Ooh, 5-7 on. That's good. I'm big blind. Somebody already bet. Good for them. I want to see the flop before I go in it anymore. Whoo! And the 4 of clubs. I mean, it's still a very long shot, though. At this point, I'm not really going to hit either way. Who's it to? I'll bet 5. All the raise. Alright, and my hopes are dashed. There's no chance of me winning now. I'll check, but if somebody bets, I'm out. God damn it. I've lost almost 100 chips. I've made it to the end of one hand. I knew that was a bad idea, too. Ugh, 1 away. I would have had a straight flush if there was one more of the right card out there. Always call it a small blind just because I don't like having odd numbers. I'm checking, but if anybody gets juicy over the pair of 10s, I'm out. Yeah. Could really use a speed up button here. Oh! I should have stayed in. Probably would have lost anyway. So
Damn it.
Nope, I would have won. Fuck me. Oh well. Still, there's no way I would have wanted to stay in for all those bets. That was crazy. Wow, folded against the big blind, huh? That's amazing. Ugh. 2 long shots. A long shot straight and a long shot flush. We're all checked, right? I don't have to do anything. This ain't gonna cost us nothing. Pair of 10s. Woohoo. It's gonna end up being the high. I'll call 10. I definitely lose though. Oh, he had a pair of 7s at least. Makes me feel a little better. I didn't lose to 7 high. Betting before the flop. I fucking hate you people. I got the high pair. I'll call. Oh, okay. Now I got a full house. I don't want to chase you out yet, but we're getting close. Ooh, raised. I guess if he's got a 10 and a 6.
Full house.
Hey, pair to start. Are you kidding me? I get a pair to start and 2 people fold pre-flop? Fuck you. It's a terrible pair that got me nothing. There's no way I win anyway. I'll check. No. Bend 10 to see.
You got me.
Oh, pair of kings beats a pair of 3s every time. 7, 8. It's real hard to justify not calling from the small blind. Pair of 7s is something. I'll check in. Out of 5, just trying to scare out the small ball guys. It's fine. We're all in. Still a pair of 7s with 10 and a jack showing. Not exactly a strong hand. Dick is just leading people. Hoping to get a fold. Nobody's buying it. 2 pair, 7s over 3s. Yeah, the blue and green is really weird. I wanted to have all 4 suits have a different color, I suppose. Nope, 10s over 3s beats 7s over 3s. And fuck, I'm still just posed here. I could see where you would think, from an outsider perspective, like, you know, the black and the red cards thing really throws people. Yeah, pair of 3s and a run at a straight here, so could be worse. A run at a flush, for that matter, if you count that as a run at a straight. I'll check. Anybody could have a jack or a 10. Might be hosed. That doesn't help either of them. In fact, that takes away the possibility of me getting a straight or a flush. Either of those things can happen now. And the bet's at 10. Go loose to a pair of jacks with my pair of 3s. Why not? Hey! I think I might get this unless somebody's got fucking like pocket 7s or something to piss me off.
2 pair.
Yeah, baby. That's right. Was 7, but it was just 7. Hey, king jack offsuit. Not too shabby. Just shabby enough. Dum, dum, dum. Nothing. A crazy handful of nothing. Still, hard not to ride a king and a jack. You might. Hey, shit. I'm an ace away from a. Or a 9. Well, the 9 will give a bunch of people the straight, though, so. Yeah, I'd have the high straight at least. 6, 7, 8. Nope. Well, maybe I'll get high card. I could get the high card. You never know. Boy, never mind. They're getting expensive over here. Go ahead. Yeah.
You got me.
Yep, there's that 9. Ace 10. Check it. Hey, 2 pair, 10s over 8s with an ace kicker. I'll bet into that. Why not? Put some money in my pot, fellas. Don't like that really. What do you know that I don't, asshole? Uh-oh. 2 pair 10s over 9s now. Weird. Let's see what you got. You got something, don't you?
You got me.
Fuck. What the hell? When did the blind go up to 10? Oh, someone, this asshole raised. That's why. I'll check. Checking the cash. Calls. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Why would I even call that? Jesus, another raise, huh? 20 more to stay in this? Somebody's got something stupid. Never mind. Keep bleeding me, you pricks. What I had, yeah, 10s over 9s, no way.
Damn it.
Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6 off. Not the worst, but not that far. It's sold over 3 chips? What is wrong with you? Nothing. I'll check. If a 5 comes up, I'll be real happy, but other than that, I got a crazy handful of nothing. Oh, 2 pair. Sure. You got 10? Nope. You gonna just hand it to me? Cool. Oh, there was anything in the damn pot. Wretched bastard. I don't like the way that guy said no way. I'm folding. I'm gonna be real mad. It's gonna be one of those ones where I would have got a straight flush or something if I'd stayed in. Hey, pocket pair, and I'm the big blind. I'm gonna keep it cool and just check in. Could be better. I'll call the bet. Well, I'll be go to hell. What I have is actually a flush. Called in. What did we get for their last? Another 8. Make it. We all think we got it. I gotta be wrong.
Damn it.
Yep. A higher spade. Alright, I'm done.
How much did I drink?
Oh, hello. Alright, what do I got? 37, 276. So I gotta do this 37 times 2. 3. 4. It's because they want to discourage you from doing this exact thing, I think. Like, if you're gonna do it, nerd, if you're gonna do it without winning it at the poker table, you're gonna have to kill yourself doing it the hard way. What was my number again? Just to see. 30. It is 37. In a row? My Kiryu cashed in 37,000 chips. In a row? See, it's a Clerks reference. I repeated it, and it made it funnier. 10 out of 37. 11 out of 37 complete. At least it tells you how many you have. In previous games it didn't do that either. You had to just guess. This is so something that should be handled by just a quick menu. It's not that hard. Only 3.7 million yen? Come on. 37,000 US American dollars? $17 left. Woohoo! I love the thrilling gameplay of the Yakuza series. You know, I mean, it's possible it's wrong. It's possible this is a waste of time, and I'll be mad at myself in the long run and wish I had just stuck with the cool one she has. But honestly, 30 grand is not all that much in the long haul of this game. 10 grand to go. Woohoo. But this is that Voltaic whip starting every fight. If I can get that at a discount to boot, shit. It's a deal, man. 7 to go. Oh no! Ah, my stupid watch bugging me. I looked at it at just the wrong time. $33. 34, 35, 36, 37. Change for prizes. Unicorns. Yes. Ooh. Oh. All right. So I can get resurrection boluses. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna get one. Ah. Fine. Which prizes catches your eyes? Whoa. That turns basic attack into area attack power. Seems fucking rocked. You know what? I'm gonna just waste a little of my MP boosting mineral waters.
That was one bad.
Sexy dish.
Might be time to buy some new threads. You
Found
mind
it.
making
Picture perfect.
Might be time to buy some new threads. You mind making a stop if I see a nice place?
Not at all. You have a particular brand in mind?
It's not that I don't, but I tend to go for whatever randomly piques my interest. Kinda why I can't stand shopping online.
True. Ordering online can be a crapshoot.
Yeah, exactly. I suck at it. I always end up with stuff. It's not quite what I imagined. And returns are a hassle, so I'd usually give the clothes to my men.
Free clothes to sweeten the deal. Not bad, considering your fashion sense.
Not bad at all, right? Talk about employee benefits.
That's one way to put it. All right.
Struggles with online shopping. All aboard the struggle bus with Zhao. Oh yeah, this place. Haven't been here yet. You got anything cool this time? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Straight up. Leave one just so I can get it as treasure. Thanks, Sonny.
I should have eaten first.
Oh, hey, they got Virtua Fighter.
You're into fighting games, Zhao?
Sure. I played the crap out of Virtua Fighter back in the day.
Yeah? Must have been a big shot at your local arcade, huh?
Not at all, honestly. I spent all my time playing it on the Dreamcast. And I got used to that controller. But arcade sticks are a whole different beast. So I always lost. I was kicking myself for not buying the arcade stick along with the game. Ever since then, you won't catch me dead without my tools and weapons. I'm so ready.
Seems life has a funny way of teaching us lessons. Things are going well.
Strives to be always prepared. Binjo. You know, it's a bad habit. It is wild that they only have the Japanese versions of these when they only have the English dubs and the karaoke machines, but I love it, honestly. You get both in one go.
Oh, hey, I need to stop off for some cleaning supplies at the drugstore.
Spring cleaning or something?
No, I own a restaurant, remember? The floor tends to get...
No, I think it would have been really interesting if they'd done a split
Ramen shops and places
translation.
like that do tend to get fairly messy.
It's actually
So
a
like
huge
people,
pet peeve.
people who would speak
One
Japanese
time I was
speak Japanese.
crossing the floor, both hands gripping full plates. I nearly ate shit, but I pulled off a triple axle and managed to save the meal by the skin of my teeth. Ever since then, it's been my mission to keep the floors of my shop sweet. No way I'm wasting precious food over something dumb like tripping up.
Never would have guessed you'd be the one to slip up. But if it results in a cleaner floor, then I suppose all's well that ends well. Not to mention, I'd love to see you do your acrobatics in a restaurant. All right.
Motto: never waste food. Always be never wasting food. It's been a while since I've seen that one mascot. What was his name? Camelob? Wonder where it went. Yeah. Camelob, of course. That is where you went to go trade Tojo crests with him. We sure do. Someone once told me in Hawaii the trolleys don't post their schedules. I don't get it. How do you know when they arrive? Did you just have to wait long enough? Exactly. Going around caring about... They're all over there blowing off their G's.
Yep.
Toughness Z. Delicious Happington bento from the ground.
This truck sells vegetables.
Yeah, they do. I buy them here often, actually. Trust me, they are top-tier veggies.
So, they're fresh?
that's part of it. For example, check out the asparagus. Closed tips, all nearly identical. Or see, the daikon are hefty but don't have too many pores. Stuff like that.
I get it. Makes sense you'd notice that as a chef.
I admit, I meticulously evaluate all my produce. But they're used to me here.
I bet any shop would feel honored to serve such a passionate customer.
That's not sarcasm, is it?
Things are going well. Our bond's getting deeper.
That was wild that I just happened to miss the one. Nope, that is a reminiscence. Oh, nuts! They made me run.
Let's do it. I'm not backing down. You try to block this. You asked for it. This'll do it. Right. Check this out.
Edison of Anarchy.
Feels so good.
Ooh.
Here we go.
All right, time to go full Dragon of Dojima. All right, that was something. Whoa, shit. Oh no, this is it. I think Kiryu's down.
Something's wrong.
No, but they get more attack. Zhao's down.
It's my turn.
Fuck me. And Kiryu goes down next attack. Serious business. Alright, Ultra Plate steak lunch for Kiryu. Mr. Silenced Kiryu over here.
Here.
You don't die, first off. First and foremost, you will not die.
Fight to the end.
Psycho has a cold.
Wanna play?
Heal herself and Kiryu, at least. You gotta get Zhao back up too. Mr. No ass hit point.
Sorry to drag my feet.
You're gonna be a world.
Oh my fucking god. He moved out of fucking range the second.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's frustrating is what that is. That's very frustrating. Okay. Now that I know where I can buy Resurrection Bulleye.
I'm still here.
Get Zhao back to life. And Psycho's knocked out now. It's only the healer, no big deal.
Something's wrong here. This is no way to fight.
Please take this prick out. Jesus. Just not meant to be in this fight yet. Holy fuck. Alright, Zhao gets to go next too. Alright, she'll heal herself then. All heal.
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Too many options. Nourishing
Better
sushi,
treat this.
800 hit points. And etc. Items, status.
Wanna play, do we?
No, status. Resurrection bolus again on Psycho. Alright, let's get serious this time. We took one of them out. We are all back on our feet. This area effects. Really, really killer. So close. Come on, follow up. Ah. Holy shit. He wasn't even close. He was behind him. Now half my party is paralyzed. And there goes Kiryu. It's over. So that's the end of that. Cool. At least I used a bunch of fucking resources to get nothing. And lose 1.5 million yen.
Big ship.
Not the fucking conversation I came here for either. Fuck you. Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Funamericon. So, it's a maritime museum. That's pretty neat. Boats always make me think of Onomichi, a shipbuilding town that faces the Seto Inland Sea. A quiet, calming place surrounded by the sea and mountains. I can see how Haruko wound up there. It's also the place where I was officially declared dead. Though I always think of Kamurocho as my hometown.
I remember
life
this.
will come to an end elsewhere. But I guess it's not all that bad. It's a good place to rest in peace. Alright, at least I didn't trigger that fight again. Run, 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 run. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh yeah, I've got the Shanhei, Suni? I think that's it, Suni. Anyway, you gotta talk with them. You wanna do a ditchy-ditchat. They say in nowhere. Oh.
Hey, check it out. Four-leaf clover.
Oh, nice find. Are you gonna hang on to it?
It's a nice thought. But I'll pass. Life's been good to me these days. Hanging out with pals, running my own restaurant. I feel like someone else might need these lucky leaves more than me right now.
That's very compassionate.
Tell the truth, I just don't want to get my hands dirty. They're high maintenance.
Sure, I believe you. All right.
Strives to.
I've really
Look
gotten
out
to
for
know them.
others. Bingo! I always thought my dream wedding spot would be in Yokohama. Lately, though, I heard Hawaii is even nicer. Maybe we'll go international. Is this a good place to chat with Shanhei? Yes, Sunhei. Yes.
The view from here really is spectacular, isn't it? I'm really happy you remembered how much I love this place.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me. This view's really grown on me, too. I've passed by countless times, but I didn't realize how scenic it was until you showed me.
I'm glad you appreciate it too. I do value my alone time, but you tend to discover more when you're out with a friend. It's made me realize that having a companion is a beautiful thing.
True. I felt the same way in Hawaii, and I've learned so much from you and the others here. Everyone carries a unique perspective. Even the most casual conversations are refreshing. Definitely not something you can get on your own.
I'm glad you feel the same.
You know Yokohama like the back of your hand, but I'll show you the best of Kamurocho.
Oh yeah? Then you have my trust. I'm expecting a view that compares to this.
Leave it to me. With a view like this, should make it last. How about a picture? I'll take one for you.
A picture? You know, I actually don't think I've ever taken one here. But if we're taking pictures, why not join me? That is, if you want to, of course.
You want me in there? I suppose we can take one together.
Thank you, Kiryu-san. This was a great detour. I hope we have many more like it.
Likewise. It's always a pleasure, Sunhee.
Yeah, Sunhee. And it's like Sunny if you say it too fast. A photo with Sunny has been added to the bingo screen. And she's gone up to Mom 61. Kiryu's up at like 83. And we continue. After getting Raucous Taxi, we continue with the Zhao's random talk around town tour.
You know, I've gotten really into green tea lately.
I enjoy a good cup of tea. And I notice a lot of desserts are green tea flavor these days.
Right? But I'm in it for the process, not so much the flavor. Somehow, I just love making it.
That's a pretty refined hobby.
Sure, it was...
Bring it on. It's over.
No big deal.
They didn't stand a chance.
Back to our little chat. Sure, it was tough starting out. My tea would be all icky and lumpy like snot. Now I make a mean cup of matcha. Creamy, foamy goodness. You see, initially I just wanted something to go with my tea cakes. But these days, all I really care about is the arts of tea and honing my brewing technique.
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. Isn't that how it goes?
調子乗ってんじゃねえ。Show me what you got. It's over.
Street.
Pretty bold.
There's more where this came from.
Moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Back to our little chat. Sure, it was tough starting out. Now, you see, but these days...
Sounds like the journey replaced the destination. But isn't that how it goes? Things are going well.
Currently hooked on
Our
brewing
bond's
green
getting
tea.
deeper.
Huh. I guess he's got a daytime one. Fucker. Oh, here. I bet he's got a table talk at the fancy French place that costs way too much money. 73,000 yen. $736 American.
Bon
appetit.
Man, I'm beat.
The party gets
Finally time to relax. Ah, so refreshing.
Oh, come on, don't just wipe your face with the hand towel. This place is high end. For the love of God, act like it.
Yeah, my bad. That brings to mind, how does one act high end?
Well, try to master acting normal first.
But that's the hard part, isn't it? Normal is different depending on the person. Like mannerisms, speech, and stuff.
Whoa there, Namba-kun. Be careful going down that rabbit hole. Next thing you know, you'll be questioning how to breathe.
Hey, don't jinx me. Now I'm seriously worrying about it.
But when it comes to language, it pays to take your surroundings into account.
Go on.
For example, you might say, "Oh my, this baguette has a delightful texture and aroma. It is simply divine," or something.
You're joking, right?
I'm not messing around. I just couldn't think of a good example on the spot.
Baguettes aside, that's actually a good point, Sayako. Sometimes it's really important to read the room. Not that I'm an expert on that, of course.
Well then, why don't we try acting classy from this point on?
Okay. Let's do it.
Sure. Classy.
Guys, it's okay to speak.
So classy.
Thanks for buying.
Oh,
That
right.
was certainly food.
Was certainly.
ありがとうございました。
Oh, was treasure hidden here last time? They know I know that, so they didn't. All right, table talk done. Restaurant complete. Never have to go to the Nobu.
Oh, you're shitting me.
Something up?
There's this wok, made by a famous craftsman that just got released today. I wanted to try it out, so I was really gunning for one. There were limited quantities, and they have all been snatched up already. Damn it.
Guess it was in high demand.
Well, yeah, they're popular. But I bet it's only sold out because of scalpers.
Scalpers?
Yeah. They buy up all the good shit, then list them for auction at sky-high prices.
I see.
Alright.
I wish I was. Scalpers are monsters and they deserve to be to death. I think it's hardly fair fight.
Back to our little chat. Yeah. They buy up all the good shit, then list them for auction at sky-high prices.
I see. So they're opportunists.
Bastards aren't even gonna use what they bought. Really pisses me off. If I ever find one in person, I'm gonna deep fry their ass.
Not sure anyone wants that on the menu. All right.
Mortal enemy.
I've really gotten
Scalpers.
to know them.
Oh no, he doesn't have a daytime one. This will be his end. Shit, we're gonna get him done in one trip to. We're gonna have 5 straight drinky linkies here in a minute, I think. Maybe we might be slightly short. We might end up in like the mid 40s. Also, of course, this helps with bonds as well.
They
So
didn't stand a chance.
that's a huge help. Always want to be pumping them bombs. Hell, he's already almost at 40. That's before we get this finished bingo card. And then we get the good night, too. Check the presents. 'Cause every popo has them. Zhao was just telling us how much he loves it. Oh no, he's
Mind if
not
I dig in?
almost at 40. That's just 35.
Looks great.
What's Zhao? Anything food
Mind if I
related,
dig in?
I think Zhao gives you a pleasure. He's very Gilmore Girl.
いらっしゃいませ。
Lemon.
ありがとうございました。
Nothing even worth having, frankly.
Charming Hasaku face?
What are you muttering to your phone about?
Oh, it's a crossword app. Forgot the deadline for the sweepstakes was coming up.
First magazines and newspapers. Now there are crossword apps?
They're pretty fun. Educational, too. Oh, gotta be ramen.
What's the prize if you win?
Let's see, a year's supply of bean sprouts.
I doubt those sprouts could last a whole year.
Yeah, no way. So if I win, I'll have to hold a bean sprout bonanza at my restaurant. And I'm sure I can rely on old Kiryu-san to help finish them off.
They have given away something more useless. Things are going well.
There we go.
Complete.
Friends forever. Okay, that didn't even get us to 40. Head to Sasaki Arcade in the evening. Alright, we don't have to wait on this one. It's already evening. Where the fuck is Sasaki Arcade? I know this one. I've passed it so much. This Sasaki Arcade? Hey! How come it doesn't have a friend logo over it? Damn, I'm good.
Say,
Because I-
Kiryu-san, you up for a trip to the arcade?
An arcade? Sure. You have something in mind?
Not in particular. I just got the urge to play a few games with you, that's all.
Out of nowhere, huh? All right.
You playing games with me, motherfucker? Oh, at the arcade? Yeah, that's cool. Sorry.
I'm ready.
There is just nothing as good as that RPG feeling of when you
We should relish this moment.
go back to dudes that were wrecking your shit and you just stroll right through them. Hey.
Should I open it?
See?
It opened.
Platinum brooch to can withstand any impact. Oh shit. Okay, yes, I did check Zhao's gear. Do you want anything better? Expert's helmet. Ooh, nullify stun. I like nullify stun. I should put that on a heal, is what I should do. Oh, I should also... I should really, wait a minute. Where's my... I don't have my Zhao friend time spot. There can't possibly be a second Satsuki arcade, I assume. Sasaki, yeah. Huh. I think maybe it's just you're not meant to be able to do it this early. Before you have a single Drinky Linky with them especially, I'm sure, is what the problem is. Hopefully I haven't bugged it
Always
completely
want
and
to
I
go
can still get
inside
it
when I
done.
pass one of these arcades.
I hear that.
Like, my body responds to the sounds of the machines and tokens.
Yep.
I think I'll enjoy this.
Smackdown! Really never gonna get old. Ever, ever,
better
ever.
than I thought.
Back to our... Always want to go inside when I like...
Yep. That's how you know you're hooked. We're all just plushies getting yanked up in the claw.
That's pretty funny, the thought of you all as plushies.
You don't think I'd make a good plushie?
Yeah, it's
Back. Always want to like...
Yep.
You don't think I'd make a good plushie?
Hey, and that takes us to 40 with Zhao. Should I just... Yeah. I'm gonna just... Pop to survive. And then we're gonna do 4 straight Drinky Linkies with Zhao. Gonna be so much bullshit talk about the... I wonder if they're gonna go with the Liu Meng, or they're gonna throw us like a curveball and have him talk about like his restaurant or some shit. It's gonna be some weird like deal with a restaurant supplier. The thing is, step 5 always has to end with a fight, so there's got to be some antagonist involved.
Hey,
Unless it's a
Zhao.
hilarious misunderstanding.
Hey there, Kiryu-san.
Someone's been knocking him back. You know, I still haven't had a drink with you yet. Mind if I sit here?
Of course not. Be my guest. Some one-on-one time with Kiryu-san, huh? Kinda making me a little nervous here.
And I guess you've already got a good buzz going. Been a while since you stepped down as a leader of the Liu Meng, hasn't it?
Yep. Now I'm just a regular old civilian. Trying to be one, at least.
Right. I imagine other people might not see it that way.
It's been a solid 15 years since you quit the business, right? But people still call you Kiryu-san. The 4th chairman and the Dragon of Dojima.
Yeah. There's no running from your past. Guess we're both struggling on that front.
But at least I've got it a bit easier than you. My name's only good round here in Ijincho.
Do you ever regret giving it all up? Your father passed you the mantle, right?
Well, Liu Meng was tearing itself apart from the inside out back then. Thanks to Ryo Aoki and the Omi Alliance. A good lot of them stabbed me in the back. Some of the old heads included. We had no choice but to rebuild from the ground up. Obviously, somebody has to take responsibility for all that, and well, who else better than the guy up top? Since Komi-jo was literally going up in smoke too, Ijincho's entire gray zone was in danger. Having Sun-hee take the wheel was the best choice, so no, I don't regret my decision.
I see.
By bringing the Liu-mang and Komi-jo together, Sun-hee managed to save a lot of lives. That had to be a ton of hard work. I can't possibly thank her enough for all she's done.
I'm impressed you're so honest about it.
Gotta say, it hits different when you're the one dishing out praise, Kiryu-san. Kasuga-kun's got away with words, but you're not too bad yourself.
Thanks.
Kiryu-san, you're a dead man walking, aren't you? So you can't pay your family or friends a little visit?
That's right.
Are you sure you should be talking to me then?
The Daidoji probably think that this will all work out in their favor. So they'll turn a blind eye.
All right then. You think it'd be cool if you came over to my place?
Your place?
I own a Chinese restaurant, see? An old little hole in the wall, but it's mine. Sometimes I cook the food myself. Scratch that. Not sometimes. I cook pretty much every day.
From the top of the Liu-mang to the head of the kitchen.
I've always loved cooking. You'd catch me in the kitchen even during my Liu-mang days. A lot of my guys like to eat whatever I whipped up to.
You ever consider that it was hard for them to tell the boss his food sucks?
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Guess now I've just gotta invite you to my restaurant then.
Must be nice to run a business doing what you love. Sounds pretty rewarding too.
Sure is. And I'd be more than happy to serve you up a meal anytime.
That's some confidence you've got there. I look forward to it. How about another round?
Fine by me. But you should take it easy. Wouldn't want you to keel over before you get a taste of my cooking.
Fine. Whatever you say. Barkeep.
Hard to believe you're a sick man. Barkeep, hit me with another two.
That's the spirit.
Frying Inferno. And part 2.
Hey, what's with the face?
Huh? Oh, hey, Kiryu-san. Something's been bugging me, actually.
That right?
Yep. Mind hearing me out? Can't say it'll be much fun, though.
I'm all ears.
I was checking out this food blog earlier. They review bars and other joints here in Ijincho. Of course, that means they hit up my place, too.
Sounds like they rubbed you the wrong way.
Well, yeah. They wrote a bunch of crap about how the food sucks, how the employees are rude, how the place is a stinking mess. And it's not a one-time deal either. They've been writing about my place for days.
You're saying these are fake reviews?
What else could they be? I take pride in my cooking. Sure, my place might be a little old, but I keep it spotless. Man, even thinking about all this just pisses me off.
Can't be fun to deal with.
Yeah, trust me, it's not. Still trying to figure out how to handle this. Should I leave it alone, or do I do something about it? Maybe we should have talked about something else.
You sure they're in the wrong?
Are you sure they're the one in the wrong?
What? You saying my food tastes like dog shit?
Relax. Everyone has different preferences when it comes to food. You of all people should know that. Maybe your menu options just weren't up their alley.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Well, either way, it'd be nice to know what sort of person wrote all that. Why do they get to remain anonymous when they posted something awful like that?
Not very fair now, is it? I'm also itching to find out who's behind all this. I get that everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and this just doesn't sit well with me.
Has that blog started to affect your business?
Nah. Sales is more or less the same as ever, as far as I know. My place gets lots of regulars. I think the customers who do follow blogs are usually the first-timers.
Makes sense. And all that's left to consider is how you feel about this whole situation.
Yep, guess so. And I think I've got an idea who that blogger is.
Oh yeah?
Right before that blog posted, I got into a nasty little spat with a customer. Never seen him before in my life.
How'd that happen?
Well, considering my previous occupation, I get a lot of customers with some real heavy baggage. So I don't let people take any pictures or videos once they're inside. Even got signs saying so. But that guy didn't give a shit.
And there's no way you didn't call him out.
Damn right. I went up to him and I told him, please refrain from filming inside the restaurant. Honestly, I wouldn't have cared if it was just him there, but the place was pretty packed at the time. And that just got him all riled up. How dare you speak to a customer like that? And things just went downhill from there. He flung his chopsticks at his bowl and stormed out, screeching, "See if I ever come back here again!" The day after that, someone posted on their blog talking shit about my restaurant. I figure it's probably the same guy.
Maybe you could ask Komijo to look into it. They're good at that kind of thing.
I technically got booted from the underworld, you know? And to abuse an organization's power all for my personal affairs, not a good look. Plus, I doubt Sunny would let me off with a sucker punch.
That's true. I just thought that'd be the quickest way to take care of this.
Well, to be completely honest, I did consider doing that.
So, what's your plan? If that customer's the same person behind the blog post, are you going to confront him?
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just a regular civilian now, a humble chef.
Considering how proud you are of your cooking, you're taking this pretty well.
Yep, I think so too. It's like, once I get heated, it's hard for me to hold back.
This guy. What happened to being a regular civilian? Guess I'll have myself another drink. Alcohol's not a bad distraction.
I'm with you there. Sorry for making you sit through that nonsense.
Just glad you're feeling better.
Alright, that'll add chain attacks, and now part 3 of 4 in a row.
What's up, Xiao? More bad press for your restaurant?
Not this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys. Said they wanted to tell me something.
But didn't you leave the Liumang?
Yeah, I did. But they still try to contact me. Mind if I complain for a bit?
So, what they want?
You remember the blog I mentioned last time? The one talking trash about my place.
Right. Might be the same guy that gave you trouble.
Yep. Those Liumang boys are using whatever means possible to hunt him down. They're hell-bent on catching him, saying stuff like, he can't go around starting shit and running away like that. And if they do find him, things might get real messy.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld. Not that you need me to tell you that.
Seems like you're a popular guy. Whenever a Yakuza boss steps down, people tend to avoid them like the plague.
Yeah, I guess so. But that didn't happen to you, did it, Kiryu-san? In the end, no matter where you go, popularity varies from person to person.
So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
A lot of them, but probably no more than 50.
That's still no joke.
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. They used to hang around me back when I was the leader, called themselves the 4 Beasts.
Sort of like your personal guard.
They were kind of adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who were really pissed off with this blogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through. But I guess the two of us are in the same boat. I mean, who else can relate to this kind of stuff?
No wonder I like drinking with you. We can both complain about the same things.
Guess the two of us make a perfect match. Best we stay on each other's good side then.
We're doing well so far.
But seriously, Kiryu-san, you always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, you know. Survive. Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Just something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured I could come out and say it by now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
Zhao now performs combo attacks. And part 4 of 4.
Hey.
What's up, brother?
Begin drinking, thinking? Oh yeah, baby.
Hey, Zhao. Mind if I join?
Grab a seat, but go easy on the booze, all right?
I know. Sorry for worrying you.
You better be. I'm usually not one to say this kind of stuff, you know. Actually, remember what we talked about last time? Something new came up.
Refresh my memory?
That business with the blogger. The one who was talking shit about my place. Turns out the Liumang boys figured out who this guy is.
Hey, isn't that bad news? I doubt they'd kill him, but...
Yeah, I feel ya. I even told them to lay off the guy. And they said they got the picture. Oh.
What's up?
Since they've been calling themselves my personal guard, well, they probably care more about my honor than I do. Can't imagine they'll sit around twiddling their thumbs.
So, what's your plan?
I gave them an ultimatum. If I find out something happened to that blogger, I'm closing up shop.
Are you serious?
Doesn't matter whether or not it was an accident. If that blogger is ever in danger, I'm packing my bags and skipping town. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Are you sure? Your restaurant means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Wasn't easy getting my skills up to par either. Like hell, I'd be happy to close up shop over something stupid like this.
But there is no other way to stop him.
All that's left is to pray that the blogger gets to live in peace. If he winds up in an accident, then I'm hitting the road.
Sure hope your boys will give it a rest.
Same here. But that blogger is still talking smack about me. Every single goddamn day. Ugh. Wish he'd lay off already.
What kind of guy was he, anyway?
You know. Just a very ordinary, very lame businessman. Same guy who caused a stink at my place. Seems like he caught wind he was being tracked and went into hiding somewhere.
Oh, surprisingly perceptive.
And they didn't find anyone at his house, and apparently he hasn't been going to work.
Was he local?
Yeah, he lived close to Chinatown. Made some posts about the places nearby. He's actually written some decent reviews. Judging by his analysis on flavor profiles, the guy's got experience.
That's great and all. But he needs to stop antagonizing you on the internet. For his own sake.
You said it. I'm not sure if he even realizes how much danger he's in right now.
Why not warn the blogger? Doesn't have to be directly. Maybe you could post a comment on his blog.
Wouldn't that come off kind of threatening, though? I'd rather not add more fuel to the fire.
Yeah, I see your point. That blogger probably didn't think the entire Yokohama Ryumang would be out for blood. Even if it's just on the internet. Probably didn't realize the owner was their former leader either.
Definitely bad luck on his part. But his manners were even worse. He was filming without permission, then snapped the moment he got a warning. Ever since then, he's been trying to pick a fight with me on the internet. Seriously, give a guy a break.
But if you want to keep your place running, then he has to stay safe and sound. Let's have ourselves a toast. To his well-being.
Yeah, sure, I guess. Never been so reluctant to drink before.
You're telling me.
All right. What's his number? Let's just find out now by giving him some cigarettes. Oh no, give him some dim sum.
Hey,
you got in here?
Thanks a lot.
I didn't actually look.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yeah, he's still only at just hit 41 from that. So I think even if the game unfucked itself and it's got the arcade trigger, which it does not look as is the case. Alright, well, we are going to go before anything else other than that, because it looks like these things take some serious time to trigger between events. Gotta wait for the phone call from Date, so let's
Good, you have everything you...
got everything I need to go to Kamurocho.
For this. We're giving that bucket list some weight to it.
Skipped more than I meant to there, sorry. But it's off to Kamurocho to spy on our friends from Stardust. Hooray.
And there it is. Kamurocho's prevailing host club, Stardust.
Prevailing, huh? They've come a long way, I suppose.
Obviously, the Jingon occupation brought some drastic changes a while back. Now it's returned to its more traditional roots, so to speak. That Kazuki boy's always had a vision.
You're not kidding. That's not just traditional. It's downright nostalgic.
Huh?
Yuya.
Huh. Honestly, things never change. Right in the middle of the street.
Like I give a shit who you're with. The Tojo clan couldn't even get protection money from us. Get out of here. Don't come back again.
You're freaking dead! We're gonna ruin this joint!
That the best you got for me? Real Kamurocho natives sneeze better threats. Let me teach you. Never screw with the big boys. Ah!
Hey, isn't that... Oh, my gosh! Kazuki-san! He's the coolest! And Yuya-san's here too! Oh, I'm ascending.
Nicely done, Yuya. You're as fearless as the day I met you.
Kazuki-san. I'll cover the outside. You worry about business on the inside.
You know how boring it is without you in there? Come. There's always more to do.
On it.
Wow! So chic! Stardust! I want to marry this place!
Seems as popular as ever, huh?
I suppose so. I appreciate you helping me get one last look at them.
Slow down. Hey, that was the owner just now, right? Hell of a show.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Those crooks were looking for protection money. Amazing how you all beat them back. And by the looks of it, business is booming for you boys.
Suppose so. We're pretty old-fashioned as host clubs go. Our competitors like to say we're behind the times. But Kazuki-san's a great boss, and with him in charge again, we're all eager to work here. The fact that he still pulls in such young fans is especially motivating. Us young bloods have to keep up.
I'm glad to see people still admire Kazuki and Yuya.
That'll never change. They've always been a different breed. And Kamurocho fixtures for decades. Most people have forgotten by now that the Jingon Mafia took this place some time ago. They had money, weapons, people. Things got really rough for a bit.
The Jingon used Stardust to launch their Kamurocho expansion. It was a smart play.
Oh, mister, you know your stuff. Have you heard the entire history behind it all? As to why the Jingon was targeting Kamurocho in the first place, I mean. You see, the Korean Mafia was beaten, badly, by Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s. Meaning, no offense, you two look like you might have been around back then. Do you know about the Dragon of Dojima?
Yep, I've heard the name before at least.
I figured. No one who knows anything about Kamurocho wouldn't know Kazuma Kiryu, after all. Yeah, Kiryu-san was a legend who kicked the Jingon out almost single-handedly. Kazuki-san and Yuya, though, had the misfortune of being his friends. So, when the Jingon Mafia finally came back, they went straight for Stardust and Retribution. You could say Kazuki-san was just another victim of Kazuma Kiryu's legacy of violence.
Huh. Not exactly sure that's accurate. You know?
Don't you think? I gotta say, this city's story has always been about honest people paying for the underground sins. At least the Jingon are dead and buried now, anyway. Kiryu-san too, so I've been told. And with all of them gone, it fell to Kazuki-san to rebuild on his own. It kills me to think of him having to bow his head to every moneylender in town. If those criminals could hear me from hell, especially Kiryu, I'd have some words for him.
I see. Fair enough. I'd say you've got a point.
Hey!
Thanks for your time. Hope we didn't bother you.
No, of course not. No bother at all, sirs.
Hey, where are you going? This isn't what we came for. Kazuki and Yuya are coming to Serena in a little while.
Don't tell me you invited them there.
I'm not saying you have to reveal yourself. It's just a chance to hear them, see how they're really doing.
No. I saw for myself they're doing well. And I've heard enough.
Oh, come on, don't say that. I promise you, whatever that toddler of a host said, Kazuki and Yuya don't agree with him. I've never heard them utter one word of resentment.
Even still,
Honestly, just come upstairs. What's a Kamurocho trip without revisiting this place anyway? Think of it as part of the tour. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, Kazuki, Yuya.
Likewise. Thank you for inviting us.
Not every day the legendary detective of Kamurocho asks you out for drinks.
Is that the kind of barefaced flattery Stardust customers get treated to, Yuya?
That wasn't flattery. Everyone knows I speak my mind, pure and simple.
All right, all right.
Hey, by the way, this place is empty. You didn't, reserve the whole bar for us, did you?
Not at all. This is the slow time of night. Always clears out around now.
Come on, Yuya. Don't be presumptuous.
Okay, Kazuki-san, but I bet you were thinking the same thing.
Here it is, trying to clear your name by muddying mine. I apologize for that, Date-san.
Oh, get this, Date-san. Know what happened earlier? Some small-timers actually came around for protection fees.
Yeah, I saw. Happened to be down the street during the confrontation. Well fought. Don't tell anyone I said that. Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
How are you always so up to date?
Rolling on Stardust's front door just now? Gotta say, it actually brought back memories.
Yeah? Of what sort?
Huh. Do you have to ask? I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep. Dead to rights, yeah?
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Back in the day, Yuya would hurl Yakuza hither and yon from our doorway. Let's say for one, Kiryu-san, naturally.
I get it now. Of course he'd come to mind.
Hard to believe that was almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah, crazy. I can count on one hand the fights I've lost in my life, but I've never felt strength like his before or since. That first night, he looked just like any other mid-rank soldier come to squeeze us.
Huh. Little did you know you were picking a fight with the Dragon of Dojima.
Time never slows down, huh? Soon, Kiryu-san will have been dead for as long as I knew him when he was alive.
Yuya keeps a bottle on reserve just in case he ever shows up again someday. One of our most expensive bottles, in fact. Doesn't exactly help our bottom line.
Well, Yuya's not alone there. Sometimes I'm stunned he's been gone so long.
Bet everyone in this district who ever met the guy feels that, now and again.
Maybe. Still, he had a way of bringing trouble wherever he went, wouldn't you say? Stardust must have surely suffered over the years because of him, no? Your doorman has something of a grudge against him, in fact.
Can't in good faith deny that, I guess. Talk about someone the world just has it out for. There were times he'd waltz in, and you'd know a storm was coming. I don't know. Do you think Kiryu-san would forgive me if he heard me say that?
It's fine. If you're still carrying this with you, might as well let it out.
Okay. Thing is, no one ever took the brunt of it worse than Kiryu-san himself. When that man clenched his jaw and furrowed his eyes, all your doubts would disappear.
I'll never forget the first time we met. He was ready to overthrow the Tojo clan, all on his own. But then, he found a little girl worth 10 billion yen, and decided to protect her like she was his own blood. After that, Kiryu-san became an icon to this city. Anyone who knew him knew the courage he could instill. Every twist and turn, all our troubles and hard times felt bearable then.
Yeah, that's what Kiryu-san was to us. That's why it's so hard to believe he's gone for good.
Hey, Date-san.
Hmm?
Why tonight? Why invite both of us here all of a sudden? Did anything happen recently?
What do you mean?
I wonder. News of Kiryu-san, perhaps? A sighting, a rumor, a word?
Some sliver of evidence somehow suggesting that his death was a feint?
Don't do this to yourselves. I'm sorry, but I called you because I felt like seeing some old friends.
I see. And that's all it is?
Come on. Can you blame us for hoping for something more?
You too.
Kazuki-san likes to say that Kiryu-san deserves to have us honor his legacy. That's why Stardust was worth all the scraping and clawing it took to get it back.
Yeah, that must have been difficult. But from the looks of it, Stardust has truly recovered. Kamurocho itself even, like the city's healing from Tenkaichi Street out.
For the first time in a long time. I think I'd be proud for him to visit us again. I'd like him to know that we're still standing. I suppose I understand Yuya and his bottle now.
It's all right. I have a feeling he's damn proud of the both of you. Believe me, there's not a doubt in my mind. I should apologize for dragging you all the way up there. I know you're busy.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate all the work it took.
Kazuki and Yuya, well, feel free to tell me I was right. Those two have always looked up to you. Maybe Kamurocho can become a little bit better if its people don't forget the man who fought for it. How was it hearing all that?
It was good. I felt happy. Like listening in on your own funeral, though.
Yeah, that's understandable, I suppose. Although, what better way to find perspective on the life you've led than that? No one expects they're the poor bastard everyone will say good riddance over. Except maybe you. You think you only ever put people in danger. I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong. I'm working on another clandestine reunion. Stay in touch until then.
Thanks for the drink. See you again soon.
Good night, Kiryu. Do your best to hold on to what they said.
Saw Kazuki and Yuya over in Kamurocho. The club's a shadow of its former self. It's a far cry from when the Jingan Mafia took it over. If only I could open up the bottle they've prepared for me. But I suppose the fact they've kept it so long is satisfying. And 70 soul points. Oh, and Kazuki and Yuya are added to Pound Mates and to the Dondoko Island guest list. Fucking sick. Yes, please. Still no. Friendship icon at Satsaki Arcade. I think we may have just fucked it. I think it may just be completely fine. I can't complain. If it's fucked, it's fucked. This plot along then, since we've got nothing else to stop and do, unless Date calls. She's not gonna. We could, actually. We could and will. I'm gonna go, we're gonna go to Kamurocho. Now that we can. I think most of Kamurocho is open for fighting at this point. I think there's nowhere in Kamurocho that's as scary as Hamakata Park, as far as I can tell. So not only am I going to go there and clear up some good old-fashioned fights. Yeah, nice 7-star fights. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly
Let's do it.
Nice.
Right.
I'll follow your lead. Done with all the fun and games yet?
What's the holdup?
Yeah.
It's my
You're
turn.
terrible at being it. Terrible. Dickhead.
They didn't stand a chance.
Ah, yeah. See, I lost like, that's nothing.
Sweet.
The geodes are coming in from over here too. Which I don't know I was getting those anywhere else. So, I'll have to pay attention next time in Hawaii. But, another call from Date already.
Dante
Yeah.
here, hear you. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood. I'll be there.
Alright, that'll take me back to Kamurocho as well.
Let's keep
Those are all
going.
about levels of bond, so. Fuck, that's right, I remember now. I tried this already. I already got fucked by it. Guy just says he's good at shogi. No one cares. Fucking dickhead. Alright. That's actually Public Park number 3, I'm gonna say, is the name of it. I cannot remember exactly, but my memory shakily says this might be Public Park. Ha! Public Park 3. There it is right there up over the mini-map in the corner. I know things. Pretty much all I know is random trivia from the Yakuza series, but they're things, and I know them.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Pompadork.
Here we go.
Yeah. Ugh. Wait. Bad news. Let's do a campaign supernova with this guy.
Check this out. Let's really shake things up.
Oh, I can't believe they ripped me off and stole my free kick. Nice hair, dick. But you're not gonna live to use the attack buff from it.
Let's do it.
Not too bad actually. It's quite good. There we go. Ta-da!
Moving up.
Part-time Paragon. Big chunk of soul. Plus, big chunk of soul, big chunk of body from the fight itself. So, that's a twofer. And we've got ourselves a memory up here on the corner. That's right, the next thing to do is a dungeon. Oh, what's this? Looks like a fun watch. A zombie film, huh? Well, it is a pretty popular movie genre. Wonder if that's why I had a weird dream about zombies myself. In that dream, Kamurocho was swarmed with zombies for some reason. The entire town was closed off to contain them, and everyone still trapped inside, left for dead. I also had this absurdly huge gun and went on a whole rampage. What an insane dream. I don't know why, but everything was just so vivid. The emotions I felt then still leave an impression on me today. Perhaps this is a memory from an alternate timeline?
That takes me back.
Yeah, right. That'd be ridiculous. Of course, the Yakuza Dead Souls games is what's being referred to here. Dead Souls were a zombie game set in Kamurocho. You know, more or less what was just described. It's exactly the thing. No more, no. Alright. Beef zone. You know where you are? You're in the beef zone, baby. You're gonna fry.
Let's dig in.
Bon appetit.
This kimchi fried rice is to die for.
Apparently, this wasn't on their menu originally. They only added it after one of their regulars requested it.
I didn't know that kind of thing was even possible. Pretty flexible for a restaurant. I wonder if they do the same for us if we become regulars.
I can't help but wonder, though, how do you even become a regular in the first place? Just show up for a meal every day?
I assume it depends on the owner. If they remember you and you get to know each other, you might be able to call yourself a regular at that point.
Be their friend, huh? I have no idea how to relate to the owner here. Figure showing up to eat all the time seems like the best bet.
Would you really go that far just to put something on their menu?
I've only heard this in passing, but apparently the owner of this place used to be a part of some crazy biker gang.
Get out of here. Can't imagine that just looking at the guy. Wonder what's the story behind that one.
What if we rode in on tricked-out choppers, dressed to the nines in leather? Maybe then he'd tell us. It'd be like speaking his language.
Oh, we should totally do that. If we want to get banned for life.
Decisions.
By the way, if you got him to put something special on the menu, what would it be?
I can't really think of anything.
Then what's the point of all this?
Oh, there never was one, Kiryu. There never was.
That was certainly food.
It was certainly
Arigato.
food. So fucking funny. Oh yeah.
We gonna fight some more?
Cannot possibly even consider having a memory system like this and not have one here at the Millennium Tower. This is where my fate began. And this is where I settled the score with Akira Nishikiyama. Even though we weren't related by blood, Nishiki was the closest thing I had to a brother. I thought we could just keep screwing around as small-time Yakuza under the boss, but I don't know where it all went wrong. Or if this was the way things had to be. No matter how much thought I put into it, I just can't figure it out.
That takes me back.
That's why I need to keep my head up. Until it's time for us to meet again and I can face him with pride, I'll keep on living. Or at least, I'll try to. Level 8. In Brawler 2. Bantam. I'd love to have a drink, but I don't want to make anyone fuss over me. A long time ago, this place used to be called Bacchus. It served some great drinks. It was also the place I met Haruka for the first time. She was alone in a bar littered with corpses, clutching a gun. I was shocked to see her there. She was so brave. Back then, she was just a child who only wanted to find her mother. To think that Haruka's now a mother herself. She'd give her
This
life
brings
to
back
her own
memories.
child. The longer you live, the more surprises you get to see. It's amazing, these reflections on so much of the previous game. Unlike the implication, by the way, Haruka didn't shoot anybody. She was like, whatever it was, 8 years old and clutching the gun in what was then Bacchus. She just picked it up for protection. 9 stars. Iffy, but doable. I'm really ready for Zhao to get that fucking thing off. Plus, maybe when I hit 40th, that's when I'll get more blue guys, more freebies.
You're going to regret this. You're gonna try to. You asked for it. This'll be.
I won't hold back.
Yeah. Take the auto kill when you get it, right? Whoa. Okay. Hey, hey. Gotta get that positioning right. Everything else is Gucci. Slashy, slashy, baby. I'm only 5 levels behind. 5 and some change. 5 and quite a lot of change, actually. Let's see what that was. Stats. Zhao. Zhao, baby. Yeah, Nanba's gonna be higher level than anybody as a result of trying to keep him from not fine. I like Namba. Namba's who I want to have at the party most of the time anyway, so... If that's what it takes to keep XP balanced, then so be it. Modified rocket launcher. Modified rocket launch. The Millennium Tower. Might be a symbol of this town nowadays, but it actually used to be a filthy shopping district. But then a large-scale development project started, and the Yakuza spilled blood fighting over this empty plot of land. I was right in the middle of all the action. If everyone involved in that conflict could see this view today, I wonder what they'd have to say.
Nostalgic.
Maybe something along the lines of, you can make good money with it. That, of course, is the plot of Yakuza 0. The empty lot is owned by, secretly, Masato Marakawa, I believe it is. Masato, in any case, I believe. Don't quote me on anything, frankly, but I believe... No, now that I remember, Masato Arakawa is the boss, so I think that I'm just getting that right. Makoto.
Bring the pain.
Truly and deeply does not. Gotta come up here. I know that there's no reason to come up here in any way. Therefore, there must be cool shit. It's tried and true video game logic is what it is. There we go, Virtua Fighter soundtrack, CD1. That's what matters. A little bit of CD. About CD's nuts.
I'm good.
Huh. This place used to be a huge bathhouse back in the day. Guess they shut down. Yunosono Hot Springs. It was a nice, spacious establishment, hot baths aside. Had a lot of fun playing table tennis here. Even though it's smack dab in the middle of Kamurocho, every visit felt like going on vacation. Didn't like getting all sweaty after a soak, though.
That takes me back.
But you know, going on an actual vacation doesn't sound half bad. Alright, let's see. Boy, the batting center sure is just rotten with them, isn't it? Holy shit. How did I not notice that until just now? Kamurocho Hills is on the map. The one half-joking, half-serious complaint that a lot of people have had a long time about the Yakuza series is that Kamurocho Hills, which I see is gated off, was built by Majima in a minigame in Yakuza Kiwami 2, but has never actually featured in anything except for one milquetoast fighting sequence where you run through mostly empty, like a mall that doesn't have any stores in it yet. So, let's see what Kiryu has to say about it at least. Everything's been cleared out here. This used to be a hangout spot for the homeless. The average guy wouldn't even think about approaching. But it guarded a huge secret, Purgatory. The florist, a legendary informant, oversaw an enormous entertainment district, hidden from plain sight. Every time I think about it, sometimes I wonder if that place was even real. I can't help but feel a little suspicious. Purgatory always seemed like a space disconnected from reality.
Feels like just yesterday.
But still, the fact that anything is possible in this town is exactly what makes this place so great. Purgatory was. Alright, and on that, I'm going to go ahead and make a quick save and get back to Chapter 10 after a short walking break. So, of course, as always, if you are watching this, by God, by the love of God, what are you doing? Please, I'm imploring you, make better choices with your life. Okay, bye.